Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no crap bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive.
Oh, we got the last one. Say what's up to baby brother.
What goes down when a man finally gets out after 2 long years behind bars and both his baby mamas show up ready to throw down over him on the same day? That's exactly what exploded the moment Blueface stepped out those prison gates. The internet went crazy when the footage dropped. Everybody was glued to their screens. Picture this. Blueface just touched down, trying to catch up with his kids at this indoor playground, keeping it chill. Then out of nowhere, Chris and Rock walks in with their baby boy.
Oh yeah, I can call up Sonny.
Come on, JJ.
I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
But hold up, this story takes a wild left turn. His other baby mama, Jaden Alexis, saw that clip going viral and said, "Oh nah, I'm pulling up too." Within hours, she was at the same spot, ready for whatever. Things started heating up quick, and the vibe was tense. And here's where it gets even messier. While Blueface was locked up for nearly 2 years, Kristen wasn't exactly sitting still. She was out here kissing on his rivals and dating not one, but 2 different guys. Now she's suddenly acting like she's been ride or die the whole time, trying to play the happy family card like nothing happened. The street's been whispering about this for months, but when these 2 women finally came face to face over the same man, it turned into a showdown nobody could have scripted. Stay locked in, because I'm about to break down how it really went down, why Blueface was actually locked up, and which baby mama walked away looking like the real winner in this messy viral showdown. Trust me, the ending to this whole story is gonna shock you. So let's rewind and break down the real reason Blueface was sitting in that cell for 2 years, because what you heard online ain't even half the truth. According to Whack 100, who was managing Blueface back then,
Yeah, just PSA, I didn't approve for no bitch to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's in the same place when I arrive. I'm on the way. I'm on the way.
everything started when he violated his probation by sliding back to Vegas, even though the court told him not to step foot there. They were already fighting an attempted murder case, so it was serious business. Wack told him clear as day, stay out of Vegas, bro. But guess what? Chrissy and Rock wanted that Vegas trip, and when Blueface tried to explain that his manager said no, she hit him with that slick attitude. What, is that your daddy or something? You already know how that kind of energy goes. Instead of keeping his head straight, Blueface let his emotions take over and decided to go anyway. And that's when everything fell apart. Out in Vegas, they ran into a fan who yelled out, "Rock, we love you, but we hate him," pointing right at Blueface. Chrissy, who was pregnant at the time, wasn't having it. She swung first. Things went from zero to chaos in seconds. Blueface jumped.
If any play about my kids or disrespect my kids or disrespect me about my kids, yeah, we gonna see how far I'm willing to take it. I'm not no bust about my kids, okay? I don't let anybody just play with them. I don't let anybody just be around my kid. I don't let anybody, it ain't like that over here, okay?
What?
Play that over. You guys wanna go bowling? Bowling, 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 bowling.
Then trying to protect the situation and grab the girl's phone to delete the footage before it hit the internet. But here's the dumb part. Because that phone was worth more than $800, they hit him with a robbery charge. Even though he handed the phone back less than a minute later, it was too late. That one split-second decision cost him 2 whole years behind bars. That robbery charge ended up violating Blueface's California probation. Now he was suddenly facing 4 whole years of mandatory prison time. Luckily, his lawyer pulled some serious strings and worked a little courtroom magic, getting that sentence dropped down to just 300 days in county jail. Still, all of this drama could have been completely avoided if he had just listened to Wack and stayed out of Vegas. One bad trip cost him everything, and that's a heavy price to pay for a few reckless choices. Now let's switch gears and talk about the real chaos, the baby mama breakdown. These 2 women had Blueface's head spinning like a washing machine on turbo mode. First up is Jaden Alexis, the OG baby mama and mother of his 2 oldest kids, Javon and Journey. She's been there through it all, on and off for years, and out of everyone in his life, she's always been the most grounded one. When Blueface says Journey is the most important girl in his life, he's talking about their daughter. Jaden's the one who held things down when nobody else did. Then comes Chrissy and Rock, the wild card. She entered Blueface's world out of nowhere, and according to Whack 100, this girl went from being homeless to living in Blueface's mansion almost overnight. She never came off as responsible or level-headed. She was just winging it, learning as she went. Chrissy now the mother of Blueface's youngest son, little CJ, short for Chrissy Jesus Jr. The tension between these two women had been building for years, but it reached a boiling point once Chrissy got pregnant. Jaden felt like this girl came crashing into her family life out of nowhere and completely flipped the balance she'd built with Blueface and their kids. And ever since then, it's been nothing but smoke between them. Now, here's where things get straight up disrespectful, and I mean next level wild. While Blueface was sitting behind bars doing his time, Chrissy and Rock was out here moving like she was single, free, and ready to mingle. Word on the street says she wasn't just talking to one dude, she had two different guys while her baby daddy was locked up. First, she got involved with some street dude who also makes music, but that didn't last long because even he couldn't take it. He told her straight up that Blueface's face was still everywhere, on her tattoos, her social media, her music, everything. The man even told her, "You need to go get your baby daddy." That's when you know it was bad, when another dude is telling you to go back home. Then Chrissy moved on again, this time to another man who already had 3 kids, and here's the kicker. He wasn't even claiming one of them. His baby mama jumped on social media blasting him, saying he needed to face disciplinary action in his own gang for being a deadbeat. She even called out Chrissy saying she should get checked too for letting anybody pimp on her. It was messy all over the internet. But the real disrespect, Chrissy was out here on camera, kissing on these dudes, getting cozy, and posting videos like she was living her best single life. She was twerking, showing out, and popping up on different live streams. Shaw Frost stream, Dub's stream, talking about wanting to live her life and get closer to God. The streets were watching every move, taking notes, and everybody just knew Blueface was gonna have something to say once he got out. So when Blueface finally touched down, you could tell he wasn't thinking about nothing but family. The first thing he did was pull up to see his kids, trying to keep it peaceful. But that's exactly when the drama started bubbling over. The same moment the viral footage dropped and everything went from calm to chaotic in seconds. The viral clip shows it all. Blueface hanging out at what looks like an indoor playground or arcade spot with his 2 kids, Javon and Journey. Everything seems chill at first. He's laughing, spending time with his babies, and you can tell he's just trying to enjoy a normal day as a dad. But then, out of nowhere, Chrissy walks in with baby CJ, and instantly, the vibe changes. You can practically feel the tension through the screen. From the moment she stepped in, it was clear that neither Blueface nor his mom, Carlissa, wanted her there. You can even hear it in Carlissa's tone when she talks. She's keeping it polite, but her face says it all. Why is this girl even here? She's trying to hold it together, but you can tell she's not feeling the situation one bit. Meanwhile, Blueface is trying hard to stay diplomatic. He's bonding with all his kids, including CJ, calling him little nicknames like Junior, CJ, and Sonny, clearly trying to figure out what feels right. But the air is thick with awkwardness. Chrissy's over there acting like everything's sweet and normal, like she didn't just spend the past few months out here with other men while he was locked up. What really had people talking was how she tried to play it off, smiling, laughing, acting like she'd been loyal the whole time and nothing ever went down. But come on, everyone's seen the receipts. The streets don't forget, and social media had everything saved. Then things took a spicy turn, real spicy. Jaden Alexis saw that footage of Chrissy being around her kids and completely lost it. She jumped straight on social media and dropped a PSA that had everyone's attention. She wrote, "Just a PSA, I didn't approve for no asterisk to be around my kids, so I hope everyone's still there when I arrive. I'm on the way." That post alone had the internet waiting like it was a movie premiere, because everyone knew once Jaden pulled up, it was about to get messy. Jaden was not playing around. She dropped everything and pulled up right to that spot. She wasn't about to let Chrissy be around Javon and Journey like it was all good. And honestly, you gotta respect it. She's been holding it down for years, and she wasn't about to sit back and let someone walk in and act like they belonged in her place. You gotta understand the history here. Jaden's been in Blueface's life since way before the fame and chaos. She's the mother of his first 2 kids, and for a long time, she's always been the main one in his world. So for Chrissy to pop up acting like she was part of that family scene, especially after everything that went down while he was locked up, it hit different. That move came off disrespectful on multiple levels, and everyone could see it. At the core, this whole mess really comes down to 2 things: loyalty and respect. When Blueface was locked up, Chrissy was out here acting like she didn't have a man behind bars. She was with other guys, posting flirty videos and moving wild all over social media. But the second he got released, she tried flipping the script, suddenly acting like she was the loyal baby mama holding it down the whole time. That's not how it works in real life, and definitely not in street culture. In the streets, there's an unspoken code. If your man's locked up, you stay solid until he's home. Chrissy broke that code in front of the whole world. Meanwhile, Jaden played it smart. She stayed focused on her kids, stayed out of drama, and kept her image clean. So when she saw Kristen trying to slide back into the family picture like nothing ever happened, of course she was heated. It wasn't just about jealousy, it was about respect, the real heartbreak in all this chaos, the kids. Blueface's 3 little ones, Javon and Journey with Jade and Alexis, and CJ, short for Chrissy Jesus Jr. with Chrissy Rock, are the ones stuck right in the middle of this storm. These kids deserve peace, love, and time with their dad without all this wild baby mama drama hanging over their heads. But when you've got 2 women fighting over the same man and one of them moving reckless while he was locked up, it turns into a toxic situation for everybody. In that viral footage, you can see Blueface trying to do the right thing, bonding with CJ, trying to keep it fatherly and calm. But the tension is written all over the room. He's clearly doing his best to be a dad to all his kids, but the constant drama between the mothers is making that almost impossible. You can tell it's eating at him, but he's trying to hold it together for the sake of the kids. What really stands out, though, is how desperate Chrissy seems now that Blueface is home. Sources say she's been out here talking about collecting money for my baby daddy and my son, trying to show that she was thinking about him the whole time he was away. She's even been quoted saying, "He got every right to hate me," and claiming she'd never lie on him. But come on, actions speak louder than words, and her actions while he was locked up painted a whole different picture. The fact that she showed up to that family gathering like nothing happened proves she's scrambling to fix things, trying to slide back into his good graces. But honestly, that damage might already be done. Meanwhile, Jaden's response, calm, calculated, and powerful. She didn't jump online talking reckless or throwing threats. She stayed composed, letting her silence speak volumes while the internet watched it all unfold. Jaden didn't have to scream, argue, or act out. She made her point loud and clear. She stated her boundaries, said she didn't approve of Chrissy being around her kids, and then actually pulled up to enforce it. That move showed she wasn't playing any games. She was standing firm as a mother, protecting her children and reminding everyone that she's the one who's been holding it down as the mom of Blueface's first 2 kids. And that wasn't just a message to Chrissy, it was a message to Blueface too. What she basically said without saying it was, if you want to have a real relationship with Javon and Journey, you better respect my boundaries and who I allow around them. That's straight up boss energy. She handled it like a woman who knows her worth and refuses to be disrespected. Once that footage hit the internet, the chaos exploded. Everyone had an opinion. Timelines were flooded with reactions. People were picking sides, breaking down body language and analyzing every single word. Some were riding with Jaden, saying she was 100% right to protect her kids and set boundaries. Others tried to defend Chrissy saying maybe she just wanted her son to spend time with his dad. But the majority, they were calling Chrissy out. Folks were saying she crossed too many lines and that her behavior while Blueface was locked up was too much to overlook. The streets never forget, and they definitely don't forgive when you move messy, especially when loyalty's supposed to be part of the deal. At the end of the day, this situation is way deeper than just baby mama drama. It's about respect, loyalty, and accountability. 3 things that matter heavy in real life and in the streets. When your partner's locked up, there's a code you're expected to stand on. Chrissy broke that code for the whole world to see. And now she's facing the fallout head on, with the internet, the family, and even Blueface himself watching every move she makes. Now, the saddest part in all of this, 3 innocent kids caught right in the middle of grown folks' chaos they never asked for. The streets are watching close to see how it all plays out. Will Chrissy be able to redeem herself and prove she's really loyal this time? Will Jaden keep her spot as the main baby mama, the one who's been holding things together from the start? And most importantly, will Blueface finally step up, grow up, and handle his responsibilities like a man should? One thing's crystal clear. This drama is far from over. These 2 women are both standing their ground fighting for the same man, and neither one is ready to back down. But if we're keeping it real, from what we've seen so far, Jaden definitely walked away with the upper hand in this round. She moved smart, stayed composed, and let her actions do the talking. This story's still unfolding, and you already know it's only going to get crazier from here. I'll be keeping my eye on every update, every post, every live stream, so make sure you stay locked in with me. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who do you think handled this mess better? Team Jaden or Team Chrissy? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next wild chapter in this saga. I'll catch you on the next video.